Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Skool Morning Show. Today is my favorite day of the entire week. It's Wednesday, my dudes. That's right. Put on your Spider-Man costumes and let's do this. It's been a crazy, crazy week so far. Lots of things happening. My cat got into a tray of brownies and ate some of it. And it turns out cats aren't supposed to eat chocolate. That's right. Yeah, it actually threw up all over the house, and it's fine. But I spent a lot of time cleaning yesterday when I had lots of work to do. So that's just one of the many joys of having a pet. Emu update is, as you know, I have an emu that has been absolutely trying to get to me every single day this week. People are posting pictures about it. I've shared different pictures. That's right. There's an actual emu on the loose in my town. It's still at large. No one's caught it yet. It's named Snippy, by the way. And it looks dangerous. That's all I'm gonna say. But it's gonna be a great show. We're gonna go back to our OG days. Like, we might have some jokes. We actually have some tea today. Like, we haven't shared any tea like this in a minute, but we got some tea that we're gonna share. And it's About Page Wednesday. It's about damn time. And hey, there's Jenna. She's finally joining us. Hello.
Yay! Mine was being weird. It didn't say that we were live until like just a second.
Oh, weird.
I was like, why are you talking to nobody? But no, you were. It was just like mine had a delay.
Yeah,
we talk way too much about throw up. I'm totally over it. We gotta stop.
Yeah, I don't know how that keeps coming up. Just like throw up.
Yeah, disgusting. I'm so grossed out.
But you said you had some things you wanted to share with the class.
Yes. Do we? I think that we don't need to do a school shout out if
not today.
We're doing about pages.
Yeah,
right?
we're gonna talk about like 5 different schools today. So yeah, it'll be fine.
Right. So I think that we should talk about one more thing before we get to the about pages, because I think it's a good topic. It came up. This has come up for a few people. I know that I've had this issue before. I know others have. And I have like a couple of different kinds of scenarios I want to throw at everybody for this, different things to think through. But how does everybody feel about people joining your community and then starting one similar to yours? Boo.
No, I mean, okay. So my personal belief is that there is unlimited room on the top shelf if you were good enough. So like, there's billions and billions of people on this earth. I think anybody can come in and do something, even if it's the exact same as you, and you could both do well. With that being said, I still don't want that person in my community.
I feel that. I understand. I think that it really would depend on, like, did they copy everything, like, word for word? Because then I would be like, okay, no, I need to remove you because, like, stop copying my stuff, right?
Yeah.
But then the other side of me goes, like, we just on School News recently, they were talking about how both people are, like, on the way to going for, like, 1 million a month, right?
Yeah, that was interesting.
And when I was thinking about that, I'm like, do those people care at all? Right?
Yeah.
Like, would they look at that and do anything about that? Like, and if they did notice it, are they just going to go, okay, ban, refund, get out of here, scram, you know?
Scram.
So I want to know what other people think. Yeah, we were just like,
it took me a while to find
audio.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, what do you think, listener, if you were trying to launch a community, and let's say maybe you're even going for the school games or you're trying to make a lot of money, someone joins your community, and then they rip you off. Are you gonna ban them? Are you gonna refund them? Or are you gonna keep them and just let them keep stealing from you? What would you do? Let us know in the What is School post. Just go in there, leave us a comment, and I will put it up. I'm not gonna say throw it up.
Okay, thank you. But yeah, would you like remove, ban, refund, keep an eye on, ignore, be better than them? Like, what's your go-to for that? And let's back it up, because I want to bring up, like, also we also talk about how the information is not the same as, like, you. Like, sure, they could try to copy your classroom information, but they're not going to be you, so they can't present it. They can't answer the same kind of questions and all of that. So that's one version. But then there's also people out there doing different services too,
Yeah.
or creating tools and creating things that it's not necessarily you, right? Because that's
can't
a
copy
whole
you.
other. Yeah, they can't copy you, but if your community's based on a service or if their community's based off of a tool, then it is more copyable,
Yeah.
right? So how does that change an answer to what you would do?
I would join their community and start stealing stuff back.
Eric, what the heck? Yeah, I would be like, because that's the thing is like what I've talked about this before. It's like if I had someone taking stuff from my community that wasn't supposed to be taken out of there, if somebody's copying it, I would go through the whole process of screenshotting everything. If it is like a legit copy, then I would hey, don't do this, please stop, and then reach out to school support and try to get them to help me, because they can that's inside the terms and the privacy and terms of service. So yeah, but someone was bringing up too that like do the top people do anything about it? And I'm kind of like of the mindset like you see. Let's be honest, Alex Hormozy with his books, like he had special things for his books and his playbooks, and then you see people just ripping them off and putting them on online, right? Like, how does he deal with that?
Yeah.
Well, I know he goes after some of them for sure, right? Because it's like it's his hard work.
Speaking
And-
of, my next book's
know.
coming out. It's $101 million leads.
oh my god,
Tracy says if you have created something truly genuine from your head and your heart, maybe behind the scenes for years, and then someone swoops in and helps themselves, it's the worst feeling. Yes, it is.
it really is. It's also kind of like, how dare you?
Yeah.
You know, like I've worked my butt off, and now you're coming in to just swoop in and try to take the cream off the top.
But
So
you know,
there's that side of me where I'm just like, all right, time to boot this person off the cliff.
But I've heard people teach that strategy. It's like, oh, I only need to take 1% of the share to make a living, so y'all just copy someone that's successful. You know, that's a thing people do.
Ew.
It's a thing people teach.
Ew.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
I don't know what to tell you,
No, bueno.
but I agree. It's rough. It's rough out here.
It's hard to be an entrepreneur with other entrepreneurs that are maybe not real entrepreneurs. They're stealopreneurs.
Stealopreneurs?
Yes.
That's good.
Stealopreneurs. There you go.
Wow. Okay. Wait, was that our tea? Was that our school tea?
Yeah.
That sounds more
It's
like tea.
that sounds more like iced tea.
Yeah, I love iced tea. Oh my god. You know, I go through
Iced
about a
tea's-
gallon of iced tea like every few days.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
That's
and
good,
LaCroix.
though.
I drink a lot of liquid. I pee a lot.
God. Oh my gosh.
It's
Now I feel
Wednesday.
like the mom again. Where I'm just like, boys are boys.
Yeah. So what's
About
next?
Page Wednesday. That
It
is where we're at.
Okay, so I don't know what you want to talk about. So we have your framework, and then they mentioned a framework on the school news yesterday. Do you want to talk about both of them, or how you want to go about it?
How dare Andrew Kirby? No, I'm just kidding. Coming up with frameworks. No, in fact, like it was good that he brought it up. In fact, I actually like the name of the framework.
That's pretty
I think
cool.
it's cool.
Well, here's his. It's nomad.
Nomad.
Niche.
Does everybody
outcome,
know what a nomad is?
a wanderer, a vagabond, one who walks far?
Your mom. Anyways, so
Wait.
I have a look at it where it's like niche outcome mechanism authority deliverables. I'm pretty sure we could talk about how that's almost like the 3Ps, right? It's
Yeah.
just a little bit more,
Promise, proof, plan. That's your thing. Promise, proof, plan.
yes.
I mean, I think this one has everything that yours does. It's just a different way of saying it.
That's what I was thinking. As I was looking at it, I'm like, I'm pretty sure it does the same thing. Because, like, authority would be the proof. I think the mechanism is, like, where it comes. I usually do it more like it's going to be niche and outcome. That's the promise. And then it would be more like I do the authority, which is the proof. And then, like, mechanism and deliverables are together for the plan, you know?
Yeah.
So it's just a different layout.
The only thing about his is the niche part. They like very specifically call out the audience at the beginning. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know. Hard to say.
I think it depends also what you're looking at too. So when I look at what Kirby's doing, and then Aiden and synthesizer scaling and all those, they're talking a good bit about like high ticket things, right? And so you want that as a qualifier, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I think it still makes sense. I think that when I'm looking at the different frameworks, I'm not saying one's better than the other, right? Like, choose what works best for you. I do still fully believe that the promise, proof, and plan, that is going to be the full proof that works for pretty much anybody. And it's really simple to me. So I'm not... it was like, oh no, are you gonna switch to the Nomad instead of your Promise Proof Plan? No, I'm still sticking with Promise Proof Plan, and I think that this is a good one, and you can still use it. But
yep. And if anybody wants to look at this post, it is in What is School. All you have to do is search up framework or search up About Page, and it'll pop up if you want to save this for later.
yep.
But yeah, we have a lot
Yeah,
of About Pages to get to. We have 5 that we're talking about today. We had 5 people post one, and you know what? We're just gonna do them all because YOLO.
We're gonna get through it. So let me just go over the framework real quick. The Promise Proof Plan. Its promise is what tangible out thing will they get when they join. It's one focused outcome. You really want to make the people go yes at the beginning. They read it and they go, oh yeah, that's definitely what I want. And then the proof. Let's go that. Proof this is where you tell them that they can get the promise because you or others have overcome the problem pain. And then we go into the plan, and this is how you will get them to the promise. So you're getting them to say, yes, this is what I want. Yes, I can do this. And then they read the plan and go, oh yeah, I could do that too.
Hit them with the triple P.
The PPP. Mm-hmm. Yeah, boy. Okay.
All right, first one. Do you have a preference, or do you just put one up?
Will you put one on to the screen?
Here we go. We got The House Sitter, and I might have to make this a little bit bigger. By Jennifer R. Cohen, PhD. That's pretty cool. This is an interesting community.
I find it really interesting. The first thing that I'm going to say, though, is I do feel like, has anybody seen that Tim Allen TV show where the neighbor's looking over the fence?
Yes.
Okay. So if I was landing on this, that's...
No. Home Improvement. That's it.
Home Improvement. Yeah, Home Improvement by Tim Allen. That is what the image is making me feel like. Now, I think that's maybe because, is it a vertical? Or what is the...
I don't think so. I think it's just that's just what they grabbed for the thumbnail.
Okay, might go in there.
Oh, it is vertical. It is. Never mind. I lied.
Okay, because if it's vertical, I would feel like that's why it's framing it up that way.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Maybe there is a thumbnail that you could put on it, and then say like click here or something like that, so that people know to play the video. But that way, it doesn't look like you're like I'm watching you as you read my about page, kind of thing. That used to be the joke going on with like TikTok, right? Like,
yeah,
I
love that.
You're still watching me as I'm in the comments.
Here's a little closer look at her actual about page text.
So this community is for aspiring house sitters ready to explore the world without breaking the bank. So that is calling out the niche. That would be more nomad style. The House Sitter Starter Kit is a new community using step-by-step system to help first-time sitters confidently land their first international house sits without guessing or feeling overwhelmed. I like it. I don't like the dash, the M dash, the long dash thing. And that is because as I'm looking at it, here's another one in this next sentence. And now it's starting to look like mostly ChatGPT stuff.
That's the first thing I thought was this the M dashes and then all of the emojis. Like it looks like a ChatGPT wrote it.
Yeah. Let's see. So, strategy built from lived experience. Live 400 plus days abroad without paying for housing. Completed house sits in PA, CR, GT, MX, and US. Cared for 75 animals in incredible locations. 32 dogs, 7 cats, 7 ducks, 29 chickens. I think that I would rather hear it in story format. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and also it's taking up a lot of space just to say like 7 ducks and 29 chickens and.
Yeah, it's a lot of space for that, and I think that they would actually do a lot better if it was sharing the story. Because as I read that, I'm like, well, I want to know more, right? And I don't know. As I'm looking at it, I think that you have the what you'll learn and implement. I think this is the Nomad framework as I'm reading it. Like, look at it.
It is. So it's exactly the Nomad framework.
Yeah.
The niche. I mean, she calls it out right there.
Niche,
at the beginning.
outcome, mechanism, authority is, and the deliverables. So I'm wondering if this was what she put into that ChatGPT or the GPT framework for the Nomad framework thing that was posted yesterday. Mm-hmm. So I probably would go in and make sure it doesn't look AI, and then put more of you into it. Like the strategy built from later experience needs to be a story. The other thing that I noticed was that it's a public community. Do you want it to be a public community? Are you aware it's a public community? Because if you're asking people to upgrade to premium and VIP,
that's your tiers, by the way.
Okay. So is it full classroom unlock? Can you go, let's go see, does it already have it locked?
I'm going to check right now.
Okay.
I will check for you. The $99 one is locked. Yeah, behind the premium or standard, I mean.
Okay. Yeah, I think you have to make the decision. Like, do you think this is going to get people engaged? Because I think what she was saying is is she having a hard time getting people to join? Because I would switch that and see if that helps.
Making it private?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That could be it.
See.
That could be why. That could definitely help.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and I think that's probably what I would start with. And then I would go through and let's see. I'm looking at the videos, the house starter kit. I'm wondering why scan to join via Jennifer's code, and you'll receive 25% off when you join using this code. What is that too? It's the fourth image on her page.
Oh, it's a QR code?
So, yeah. I think that's a distraction because
it might be to that website. There's a house sitter's website. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, I would probably put that within your community and not distract, because you're taking people away from your school when you do that. Which to me is like, if you already have public and I can read everything in here, And then then I see that I've already gotten distracted as somebody with ADHD. In fact, you heard me go silent for a second because I did get distracted. I'm like, where is this going?
It is trustedhousesitters.com. That's what it is.
Okay. And then inside, let's see. Let me find something inside, something that I posted in Schoolers a while back, because what I'm also noticing is like for a lot of her stuff, like the images and all that, they are in the wrong format to show up. Excuse me.
I'll show you what you mean. I'm going to grab a screenshot to show what you mean here.
Okay.
When you mean the wrong format, the whole picture is not showing. It's all zoomed in like this. And you can't see it right. So there's a better way to do it.
Yeah, let me grab this post I made in Schoolers, and then everybody can use these templates.
I love a good template.
It's also in What is School. It's underneath the build, I think.
Yes, it is. It's in the classroom.
Okay. So whether you're inside my community, What is School, in the classroom, there are templates that you can use, or there is this post that I made inside Schoolers, which I'm going to put on the screen if there is an available one.
There is. You'd be good.
Okay. Because I know not everybody's inside this community, so.
And it's free, so you should be.
Yeah. So if you go underneath the gems and you scroll to page 4, you'll find it on page 4 of the gems. So
it's also
you can go in there.
Classroom under School Build template.
Yeah. So both of those, and then you just grab the About Page template. You take your image and put it into Canva, and then it will be the right size so that it doesn't look like it's cut off or anything. And that's what I would also do with your video to make that thumbnail, is put something on there and make sure it's in this size for the thumbnail to show up really good.
Yep.
So
it's a quick, easy win.
Yep. Alrighty, let me remove that real quick. So yeah, I would, as I'm looking at it, I just think that those are the things. I still think that the promise would go better. I feel bad disagreeing with Kirby, but when I'm looking at this, it doesn't make me want to join.
Well, like, what does strategy drops mean? You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know any. It's a shame because like it sounds like a really interesting idea for a community. House sitters, I've not seen anything like that.
Yeah, I love this idea. In fact, I think more people, like, honestly, I think that if people, because, like, okay, house sitter makes me question if it's kind of more of like I'm your dog sitter, I'm going to come walk your dog. But what she's talking about in here is, like, you could live all over the world.
Oh, that's cool.
You know?
That's cool.
You could be a nomad. Just don't use the nomad framework. Just kidding. But yeah, no, like the office hours, templates, scripts, checklists, and planners. But what are those? Those could be to anything. Like if that could fit in what you get inside is something exactly everyone could have on their About page. I could have it on my About page. Eric could have it on his About page. It doesn't tell me specifically to you why it would be there. Give it a name, give it something, and like, what is the template for? It makes me question, like, did I need a template for a house sitter job?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? And like, what's the scripts for? Like, why do I need a script to be a house sitter? So
also, one more thing I want to share with the class really quickly is I was just taking a look at the start here in your classroom. And I think you forgot to change this bit. It says model through your first quick win. It says one actionable thing they can do today should deliver a result within 24 hours. Share your result in the wins channel. Like, it's not very specific.
Yeah, it looks
like a template.
It looks like you didn't fill out the template.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Which your first quick thing, one actual thing they can do today. Yeah, I don't get it. I think that the 5 to 10 minutes would be like how much time you're having to dedicate it. I don't know. So yeah, I agree with you, Eric.
I know it's about page, but I just happen to see that. So
No, that's really helpful. I think it is helpful because if she's wanting people to join, then if they can see that just from the outside of the community,
yeah, because it's public.
then yeah. So, because I like if you've done this is really cool.
It is really cool. Like
I want you to win.
I want to see
Because
a
I wanna
picture
see more
of the
people.
ducks and chickens.
Yeah, like that's a good point. Like I really want to see your stories. Like if you are going to keep it public, show pictures, show the story, share the stories. Such stories are going to get people going, "Ooh, I could do this. Oh, I want to do this," right?
My sister-in-law
I could
house
think
sits, and
of-
she makes a killing doing it.
I think I could talk to like 10 people that would love this kind of lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Off the top of my head. And so
I
that
could
would be
see
cool.
something like this, like winning the school games. Like it's a really cool idea.
Yeah. So if you're going to do it public, decide if you're going to do it. But if you're going to do it, then let's get some more stuff. And if you can't, here's another thing I was thinking about. If you can't share photos of you house sitting, because it's like maybe part of your contract, like don't take pictures of my dogs, or, if that's not allowed, then still the stories like could be really interesting. Be like, so this one time I was house sitting this cat that ate brownies,
Oh God, that
And-
happened to me today.
so that would be really cool to see.
Yeah. So to recap, strategy built from lived experience. Tell us what that lived experience is. What you get inside, maybe be a little more specific instead of just strategy drops. Because like that, I mean, that could be in anybody's. Possibly think about making it private instead of public, and then fixing that the little quick win section in your classroom. Is there anything else?
Oh, nope. I think that's it for this one.
And get rid of the M dashes, please. Okay, nice work. Nice work. Let's move on to this one. Inspire Well-Being by Gerwin Steele. This is another one of those, is it like a sound thing? It's like breath
I'm
work.
looking for calm, strength, and control. Oh, those are those cool, like those
Yeah.
really cool tools where you end up hearing them like hit different sounds all around it.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they also do self-defense and maybe yoga. Is that
Yeah.
what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
I'm going to read what it says in the about page, because that might help me.
Yeah, that would help.
Inspire well-being, movement and sound, regulate your nervous system, build strength and calm, find your tribe. What this is? A practice-based community, simple practices, real results, movement, sound, stillness, meditation and breath work. See, meditation and breath work is the first time I'm hearing like what is being done in here truly. Like I don't know what those things are called, like the bronze thing that he's holding, but I would want him to put that word in here, like as a key word at least.
It is for
right?
SEO purposes, yeah.
Yeah.
It says it's a
And-
community focused on uplifting and enhancing the well-being of all. So I guess this is like in general making people feel calmer. Maybe they just do different things with that.
So real solutions, I would take that out. Like you get real solutions. About what? Drop out of stress, like reset your system. Those are the solutions that you're already talking about, right? So that's just extra. Less is more when it comes to this. Nervous system tools, access deep calm. Can you tell me what the tools are? Can you name them? Can you give even if you have to go, there's so many nervous system tools. List a couple of them so that I can recognize them so I know what I'm getting myself into. And then you can put and more towards the bottom of it, because I need to understand like what I'm doing. If I joined something like this and I didn't have like I can sort of see like maybe it's self-defense, maybe it's moving your arms from the second photo, which again, that is a vertical, like a portrait mode versus a landscape. So even if you wanted to use this, what I would do is I would go take that template from the build, put that on the side, and then like in the on the other side of it, because obviously it's still a portrait mode, on the other part of the landscape for the about page template photo, put what you're doing here, like explain what I'm looking at. Because right now I'm having to make a lot of guesses, and what I want from an about page is clarity.
Yeah.
Built for real life, stay calm under pressure, build consistency, shift from stress to clarity. That sounds okay, but again, I don't understand what you're doing. I would rather hear somebody's story about how they stayed calm under pressure. I'd rather hear Sarah built consistency and she was able to shift from stress to clarity because she went through my Inspire Wellbeing method or something like that. Like give something a name.
Well,
and then community.
It's really vague. Like build consistency with what?
Yeah, build consistency around practice. Like what practice are you doing? And then community, I would just take that out because it is a community, so we know it's community. This is a space to practice, grow, and connect. And I still am at this question of like, what am I practicing?
And there's no CTA.
Yeah, so then I would say like join group. You do have 91 members in there, which is great. So I'm wondering if they already happen to know you. If it's coming from maybe, let's say,
well, in the video, he looks like
channel.
He looks like he does live versions of this, like in person too.
It's called handpan. That's what it is.
Yeah, one of the videos he's leading a group, and it looks like they're doing some sort of yoga, something. It's pretty cool.
By the way, when I go to your YouTube, you're sending people to a website and you don't have your Skool link in there. This is more than an about page, but you know.
We're going deep today.
Movement, sound for strength. He goes, okay, so I'm on his website now, and it says yoga and then Wing Chun Kung Fu are the movement-based practices that are our core practice. That would be great to be in your about page, right?
Yeah,
so I'm knowing that you're Wing Chun Kung Fu. Everybody was Kung Fu fighting. Now that's going to be stuck in my head for the rest of the day. And I'm probably going to teach my kid that song, and now we're going to be singing it all the time. Yay. He specializes in playing handpan and the didgeridoo, which is really
a didgeridoo. Cool. That's awesome.
Yeah. See, I'm getting more excited on your on your website.
The website, yeah.
And then we want to bring that into your.
He also releases music, like out on Spotify and stuff. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm. And you even said like to help clear energetic and emotional stagnation. That's way better in your words than like just on here. Let me pull this up. Than maybe real solutions, right? Mm-hmm. You can fit some of these words that you already have written, and you do yoga retreats, yoga classes, workshops, including the Hatha and Vinyasa style yoga. Like those words are really helpful for people getting the understanding of it.
Yep.
So anyways, that is what I would recommend.
Get more of this in your about page.
Yeah. And then you also talk about community. So you have a WhatsApp community. Is what your page says. So like if you're wanting people to go to your school, having this as the only way that they're going to find out about like what you're doing on your YouTube is going to take them away from you having people join your community and like join a paid version. So I'd probably get some clarity on how you want to do that a little different if you can. So
Yeah.
Anyways.
Cool community, though. Very cool.
Very cool. I think that's a really, like, now that I've read your thing, I'm like, ooh.
I know.
This is so cool.
I can imagine myself, like, doing yoga to a didgeridoo, and it sounds really exciting.
Yeah. Now I'm kind of, maybe I need to create a GPT for the 3Ps.
Yeah.
So that you
Triple
can
P.
take, like, if you just, like, grabbed all the information that you have on your website and even some of, like, maybe the transcripts from your YouTube, and then you went and threw it onto a GPT, maybe it would help you with the 3Ps.
We'll talk about that later. I'll help you. I'll help you with that.
As if I need one more thing to do.
Yeah, promise
But
proof
yeah.
plan. Okay,
Yeah.
let's move on to the next one. We got the
Sweet.
color room.
Ooh, it's by Tracy.
Tracy's awesome. Tracy.
We know, like, Tracy.
We know, like, and trust Tracy.
Yes.
I love color
right.
theory. I think it's so interesting.
So she's changed the way that I look at color, just based off of our conversations and stuff. Because I've been on calls with her, and I am like looking at this because I know that I'm going to be homeschooling Dominic, and so I'm going, this is probably going to be part of our homeschooling, is like learning the way that she teaches color, because, you know, life needs more color. And I think for me, one of the things that I really like about Tracy is, like, there's not as many, like, the weird rules, right? Mm-hmm. There's some weird things that you learned about color inside, like, typical learning, and hers has, like, more freedom to it, in my opinion.
I like that. It says IQ. That's really cute.
Where?
Your color. It says your color IQ.
Oh, cool. I like it. So what if color theory was actually fun? This is an interesting one. So it doesn't follow a promise proof plan, right? But it does make me curious, which is going to make me read the rest.
Yeah. Before you get into it, though, here's a little bit of setup from Tracy. Typical VSL never felt like a right vibe for me or my school. My experiments are lead with what is essentially a music video to pique interest. What I want to know is what questions come up when you watch this video. What else do you want to know? Interesting.
Do we want to play? I can, like, share screen and play the video.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only 2 minutes.
Let me see. Does it have music on it?
It does.
That is going to get us in trouble.
It might, because there is on the About page, it says written and performed by, so it's like giving credit. So maybe it might give us a strike. I don't know.
Okay.
Tracy says no. So I
Okay.
guess we're all
Either
right.
way, YOLO. We're going to do
YOLO.
what we want.
We're not making money anyways.
Yeah, this isn't a monetized channel right now. Share entire screen, share audio, share. Okay. Before we continue, did you guys hear that?
We can hear it.
Okay, I didn't want it to be like that
Okay.
one long, awkward. Thanks.
Red, yellow, green, ocean blue, purple and orange, turquoise too. What's gonna be my color today? Pink and lime, lavender rose, indigo grape and honey gold. What's gonna be my color today? Black and white and gray might seem good enough, but I'm gonna be all my colors. Whoa, oh, oh, all my colors. Whoa, oh, oh. I am every color in the world. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. I'm gonna try everything, places I go, things I see. What's gonna be my color today? Limbo low, touch the sky, mix it all up and have a good time. What's gonna be my color today? Black and white and gray might seem good enough, but I'm gonna be all my colors. Whoa, oh, oh,
Well, that was really cool.
That's a bop.
Yeah. Now I'm like, where do I find this on Spotify?
Right?
Okay, so there's a couple things I really liked. One, that you're showing visually a lot of the different things with what I have not gotten to see before. Because like we've talked about it, you've shown me the cubes, but then my brain started to connect the dots more when I was visually watching you what you were doing. And then I loved the pet inclusion, because that typically, if somebody is going to like share their animal inside here, I'm already going to kind of know the kind of person they are, right? Like you show me your dog and I trust you, right? And
good editing with the doggo screen change.
yes. I really, like, as I was watching it too, like, I'm immediately like, oh yeah, as soon as Dominic's ready at this point, I want to be a part of this, because you putting that block together towards the end and then also sorting through those different colors, I felt like, what a way to make it fun, make it almost like a puzzle piece. And the only thing I felt missing from the video was you, Tracy. So if you're wanting to do this faceless, this was great, right? Mm-hmm. But we've gotten on calls, and part of me almost wishes that they got to meet you as a person in not necessarily this first video, but maybe in another video. You have 5 slots used for the images or videos, and you could add one more where they get to meet who's Tracy, the person that's like really passionate about color, who's going to be the person that's guiding me and understanding, like being able to be like have the color fluency, because you said color fluency isn't just possible, it's inevitable. So
well, my question is like
that passion.
I didn't get it from that video or this about page. Just like, and it could be just because I'm not the right audience for it. But like, why do I even want to learn this? Like, what's the goal? Oh, it's like the end goal of me learning color theory. Because like, you tell me what I get, and like, it's cool watching you do the cards and stuff. But I was like, I don't even know what's going on because I'm not familiar with color theory whatsoever. Mm-hmm. And maybe there's something you're doing like in your traffic where you're actually doing like a top of funnel explaining what it is. Or maybe, or is it people who is already familiar with color theory searching this out? I'm not sure.
That was what the next thing as I'm reading it is like, I like seeing it, an interactive playground for artists, teachers, and explorers ready to bust myths about outmoded theory, discover a playful, powerful way to see, mix, and master color no matter what your medium. My only question is like, and I've had this question from the beginning of meeting you, is how is this used?
Yeah,
like
that's
what is the, because you know when you go into school and you try to learn geometry, you're like, so how am I using geometry in the real world, right? Or why am I learning history? And it's like, oh, you want to learn history so that you don't repeat the patterns, you know? Or you're using geometry because there might be a moment where you need to understand how math and shapes work, right? Like, maybe you don't want to build a house that's going to topple over, right? So how is this for making better art? Is this for just enjoying, like, even if it's just enjoying the color that you see around you? Is it more like, I know we've talked about picking like one color and then trying to find the shades of color in our real life. Like if you're walking and you see like this beautiful pink, you can be like, I found this, and then like I matched it up with the different colors that we have. So that's what I would like to know, because even though I look at this and I'm like, yes, I really want Dominic to learn it, I think that the only reason why I would join based off that is because I see that you at least have a free tier. So my hope is that I would understand what it's used for once I join.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's got, as far as the 3 Ps, it's got the plan, but I don't really see a promise or really a proof.
Yeah. I think that if there was some way, because, okay, here's where I would probably have a problem, where if I was in your shoes, I would be like, well, there's so many different promises that could be made, right? Or there's so many different outcomes. There's like colors everywhere, and there's so many different ways to use color. Even if you gave multiple examples and you could say, hey, there's so many more examples too, I would at least like a couple of them. And if you had like this, if you just even had stories from the artists or the teachers or the explorers that just shared like how understanding your method, and making like the color theory is now changed for them, like how they see the world, how they see color, how they see the art that they're making if they're an artist. Just hearing or seeing that would be really helpful.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Like, what did they get out of it? 'Cause I really want to know.
100% made by humans. I think that's cute though.
Yeah, I like that too, especially nowadays. But yeah, the video was awesome though. I thought
Yep.
good editing.
So
good.
that
music.
is my thoughts, and I still like always like, ooh, colors. I love them. So,
But yeah,
and
you.
you're right. She said testimonials are a great suggestion. In fact, that might, even if you just wanted to put some testimonials in here, that might actually give me exactly what I needed as far as like trying to understand some of the use cases.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
Nice work. Nice work, Tracy. All right, let's move on to number 3. We've actually talked about this community in the past as a school shout out. But today we are doing the About page. Fantasy, Fitness, and Food by Stevie Deal. Let me get a better screenshot of the text here. This is a cool community, I have to say.
I'm going to mute myself for just a moment. Dominic is going to start whining if I don't.
It's totally fine. So this community, it's about fantasy, fitness, and food. And I've been seeing a lot more communities recently, like mixing niches, which is kind of cool. Like I've actually seen a couple that do fitness mix with fantasy. So I think when we talked about this community in the past, they have like a book club too. And so they talk about working out and food, but they mix it in with like, I don't know, like Lord of the Rings or something, which is really, really interesting.
I know that I said I was going to mute for a second, but I do have to go help him with something real quick. So I will be back in like 3 minutes or 4 minutes. So
Okay.
just giving you an estimated time frame.
Okay.
As you read this and try to decide like what is the promise, what's the proof, all that.
I'll do my best. First, let me grab this. 1 second. All right, I'm going to read it. Fantasy, Fitness, and Food. I'm going to read it like I'm in a fantasy novel. You keep trying to work out, but it feels like another task on your to-do list, another tracker, another timer, another reason to quit after a week. And honestly, why can't training feel more like wielding a sword beside a hot fae prince anyway? A hot fae prince. That is some Wattpad stuff. That's awesome. I started turning workouts into story-driven quests after years of forcing myself through routines that felt like chores. When movement becomes play, things shift. You actually look forward to moving. Steps in training stop feeling forced. Your body gets stronger almost by accident. Showing up like a heroine builds real confidence. One day you realize you're not pretending to be the hero anymore. You are one. Ha! If this feels like your kind of adventure, come start your first quest and begin your story. P.S. We offer a 40% affiliate rate for members reoccurring because workouts are more fun with friends. And we need people to share in our book Hangovers. Don't miss this. I think that was pretty good. I think I did a pretty good job reading that. All right. I'm no Jenna, but I'll do my best. Promise, proof, plan. So what is the promise? Maybe we can make this a group activity. What do you guys think the promise is? When movement becomes play. So the promise is, I guess, to get in shape, but it's like a more fun way of getting in shape. That's kind of what I'm getting out of it. What does anybody else think the promise is? One day you're not pretending to be the hero anymore. Somebody let me know. What do you think the promise is? I do love the idea of doing something like this. Also, I really love the art. And I love food. Does anybody else know what the promise is? Feel free to share with the class. Also, they're not really talking about food in the About page, I just realized. It's fantasy, fitness, and food, but I don't see anything about food. All right. We got our first person saying what the promise is. Thank you for that, Jennifer. Promise is, have fun while getting stronger. Exercising sucks for people that aren't gym rats. Love the Faye Prince idea. Me too. It's probably right up your alley, Jennifer, with the mushrooms. Exercising does suck. I have to agree with that. If I was going to start exercising, which I don't that often, I do go for a walk every day. I would much rather it be something like this, where we're having fun and doing it in like this kind of setting. All right. So that's actually a really good promise. I agree. I agree with that. Well, let's talk about the second P, the proof. It's where you tell them they can get the promise because you or others have overcome the problem pain. Oh, wrong one. Proof. Now, like Jenna has said before, there's no reviews or any stories of someone in the group that has went through this and has gotten results, which you have 50 people in there. I'm sure someone's got some kind of result, or even like yourself, like even a story of yourself of how, maybe like a story of how you didn't want to get in shape and you didn't want to work out, and then you started doing stuff like this and found that it was actually fun. Does anybody else see any proof that I'm missing? Because I don't see any. Jenna, come back. Yeah. I don't see any more. I don't see any proof. So let's move on to the third P. The plan. This is exactly how they get to the promise, which is getting in shape while having fun. Let's see.
Hello, hello.
I swear to God, if you ever leave me alone again like that, I'm never doing this show again.
I have to do this more often because the hot Prince Faye killed me.
You left me to flounder.
I had my headphones in still so I could hear you. I was just cracking up.
All right, now that the real About Page expert is here, tell us the truth.
All right, so I would agree, like, the promise is that you're making workouts fun, but not in, like, that's so generic, just to say, like, you're making workouts fun, right? You're making workouts more of, like, a mission and a journey, an adventure. So I would say, like, making your workouts like an adventure through fantasy, right? That you are right about the missing food part. That's something that I would want to know, because when we go inside the community, because I am in there, she also has like themed things where it's, here's this workout that is based on this book. So you're
Oh, that's
getting to
cool.
read these books and go through it. And then there's like food that's also a part of it. So like the one that I mentioned last night, the hand of Meshiana, maybe I'm saying that right. Says here you will find Persian inspired dishes and dagger workouts and workouts for the mind. Like, where is the dagger workout being mentioned in the about page?
And there's nothing about food on the about page either.
Yeah. So I'm thinking, like, to make your promise, I feel like you're almost saying an ad. Like, this is what I would read as an ad, maybe. So you know how when you find ads on Facebook, Meta ads, there's going to be all that written copy that goes above it, and it's trying to like give you this like story written. You keep trying to work out, but it feels like another task on your to-do list, right? So it could be like working out and eating healthier, all themed within a fantasy, inside the fantasy world, right? Tell me what kind of dishes you're able to do, right? Like, give me some examples of the themes. It could be, let's see, you have meet our founding authors, you have that in there. You have what you'll get inside. That's really hard to read, by the way. Like, I'm on a desktop with a really big screen. And so the picture for what you'll get inside, like, I would have a hard time reading that on a phone.
I can't read it on the desktop.
Yeah. So I would rather see, I know it's trying to make it like really pretty or go along with like this ooh kind of feel, but it would be almost better to have it more blown up so that I can read it rather than making it smaller and condensed. I think it's really cool to see the last, I get what she's doing with the last photo, because you see the different books, you see her with daggers, and I'm assuming that's some sort of like workout tool on the other one. Yeah. Anyway, so I would write, like, if there was a promise that was there, like, step into a fantasy world while working out and eating themed inspired dishes, making theme inspired dishes, and then calling it out with where people went on a quest. So you could talk about, let's say, just give a random name. So like Angie, she went and she stepped into the world of the hot Frey prince and was wielding her sword,
That part got me.
while reading, calling out one of the books, right? Mm-hmm. And so you're going to give them more of the visual story aspect of like what they will actually be doing inside the community. I think that would help. When movement becomes play, things shift, you actually look forward. So this is more, it's not a bad, like, that's what I want to clarify, I guess. It's like, it's not bad what you're writing. It's not bad what you're saying. But I don't think that it's actually giving them the understanding of what they're doing. Like, it's not the actual plan. So you could say when you join, you have I think the hero's first steps, and then you also have a quest kit. You'll get to see how you can use your favorite books to make your workout epic, right? And then what's in it for you? She said she has a 95% success rate.
Oh, wow.
I don't know what that means, but I'm just going through here. Improve your consistency because studies show that when you have accountability partners on your workout journey, you're 95% more likely to succeed at your goal. So it sounds like you're going to get a partner to help you. And then if you have that upgraded, because what I'm seeing inside the classroom is a lot of it's like upgrade to premium, and then you get to unlock these books. So then I would also put like a little part in there. But then you also need the so you offer the 40% affiliate thing. I would leave that for them to understand once they're inside the community. Put that in your start here. Make a whole page about it. And instead put a call to action here, because now I'm thinking, why is there a 40% affiliate rate for a free community?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to get 40% of free.
What do you think about the CTA? Come start your first quest and begin your story. I like the way it's worded, but like, is it like too, like not? Is it like not specific enough? Like you're not saying like join group or something like that.
Well, you put
like
join
like
group right after it. Say,
Yeah.
if this feels like your kind of adventure, come start your first quest and begin your story. Click join now, or whatever the thing says. Join
Because
group.
we've talked about on last week's About Page, like every other About Page Wednesday, like specifically telling someone to do that is going to, get much better results than not because people need to be told what to do.
It has a 95%. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to put a percentage on it.
67.
6-7. Yeah, that's what I would say about the About page. I think that would be better for. I like the story. I know that you're about stories, but I think that if you're trying to get people to have the clarity to be able to say yes, I think that would help to have those shifts and adjustments, because and even if you wanted to say, like, I think the proof was I started turning workouts into story-driven quests after years of forcing myself through routines that felt like chores. That's technically a proof. It's her own proof. But I would end it with like the vision of where people want to be, because it's ending it on a kind of thing. So it felt like chores. Ew. Yeah, I hate chores. I don't like routines. I would rather hear, but now I'm excited to read a new book,
And with a positive.
dagger somebody,
Oh, gosh.
some troll, and then eat like a Persian princess or whatever. Like, put some of that in there to end that with, right?
Yeah.
So give me an idea of your story-driven quest. Maybe don't say dagger somebody, because apparently that's not what you should say. But yeah, boy.
Nice work. I apologize for floundering for 3 minutes. I'm not an About Page guy. Sorry.
No, I think you did good. I think you did good. You read it for everybody, which was cool, and it was really funny towards the end. P.S. We offer. It was like that you watching a commercial, and they're like, by the way, the side effects could include death.
Death, and more death. All right.
Yeah.
Well, nice work. Nice work. All right. We have one more About Page to get to. Scoot.
Scoot.
Scoot on
This
over.
was funny. Because, like, remember when you're like, oh, I finally found one that really looks like it. It's because me and Arden did it when we were on the call.
It's
Remember?
so funny. Yeah, I didn't realize that you had done it. I'm like, I can't believe how closely this follows your plan here.
And I'm over here like, we did this last week. But, no. He did make some changes because they had that release that we were talking about.
Scoot 2.
Scoot 2.0. So I still like make your school easier to run while increasing your monthly revenue. Solid promise. Scoot CRM is trusted by 22 school games winners, 411 communities, making in total over $2,037,212 a month.
I like how specific it is.
Damn. I really like this part. Top schoolers say, because, like, remember, this is not a regular community. This is a tool, right?
Yeah.
But this is a good example for an About page about a tool. So top schoolers say, Calvin Hollywood says, you can save a lot of time and make more money. Aiden Labriche, I think I'm saying that right. No-brainer sign up if you're serious about scaling your school, which is pretty important since they have synthesizer scaling. Matt Ryder, he just won number 1 in money last quarter. So
That's
the
right.
failed payment DM automation was essential to his number 1 school games finish. Very cool. Mm-hmm. Then with Scoot CRM, you get automatic DMs that onboard and retain members. I don't know any other community owner that doesn't need that. Member tagging to track engagement and buying intent. That's pretty cool. Failed payment insurance sequences that recover lost MRR. That's a big one because a lot of people are not realizing that the failed payments and the churn like people that have churned, you might even be able to get them back or even make more money. That was that one post that I read from the people where they had that churn sequence going on, and then they were able to get several high ticket clients by just reaching out to people that had left, which is crazy, because a lot of people don't do anything with them, and much more like post scheduling to stay consistent. That's a huge one that's always asked inside of schoolers. And like school's not going to get that natively. So
Yeah.
That's a good one to put in there.
Do you think they change the total price every time one of these people get a sale? Are they going to make it like 2,215 or something?
I think that's probably got to be updated, but or upgrade to Skool 2.0 and get. So this is the new one. So this is telling them that there's like tier 2. In fact, I would want to call that out right here, or upgrade to Skool 2.0. I would probably put something like premium tier.
Yeah.
Or something. Let people know that there's that next tier. I like the or upgrade to our premium tier, Skool 2.0, and get managing your community with AI, upgrade and churn tracking from classroom data. That's pretty. I'm excited for that one. Okay, I am definitely because that tells you so much. Imagine. Okay, I'm gonna go on a little thing because I did watch their launch yesterday, and I realized that this is exactly what people could be needing and if they wanted to succeed with freemium. Because here's the thing, with classroom data being tracked and being able to tell you like, hey, this is when your people are upgrading, or this is when you're noticing that your people are churning. That would tell you like, is your stuff overwhelming them? Or is your plan working to get them, like if they go through your 7-day challenge, or if they go through your quest or whatever, do they actually upgrade? So all that kind of like data is hella cool. And then personalized member lead magnets generated for you. Wow. So if you've been in marketing, everybody knows what lead magnets are. Essentially, it's like to get people to come to your community. But if it's personalized member lead magnets, that's another way. Like, I haven't mentioned this yet, but like if you knew this personalized member thing where you're inside your community, as I was like listening to this, this thought came to me, what if that's how you could get people to come back and be engaged, right? What if you, because you have this working for you, you create something that is specifically for that person, and then you get to bring that up. You could have that topic being brought up for multiple people. Like, what if some of them have crossover? So you make a personalized lead magnet that crosses over like with a few members that you want to re-engage. That's what you start talking about for that week or whatever. And then you personally message them and say, hey, we made this because we know this is important to you, right? Like, how special is that? That would be really cool. And then
said they just got the crown.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Congrats. Make sure you celebrate it. Whoop whoop. And a new AI sales rep coming next week. Now, if you watch the Skool Games recording, Alex said that he has an AI sales rep. And that's a big deal because it's constantly learning. Like, yes, their sales rep, like Alex's sales rep is going to be trained on all of his sales calls that he saved, right? But if you're saying that you're going to get a new AI sales rep, that means I can try to I would hope that means I can like get it to start learning and being trained on the way that I talk, the way that I do sales, or if it's already learned off of other sales out there, that it would start to learn based off of the conversations it has with my people and only get better from here, right? So that's pretty cool. I don't see on here, the one thing that I'm looking at, it says one-on-one system setup call completed under 23 minutes. That seems a little confusing. Because I'm asking, in my brain, I'm asking if that's for Skool 2.0 or if that's for Scoot CRM. So how it comes right after that does confuse me.
Are they going to help us set up the Claude MCP? What are we doing?
Yeah, I would also put MCP on here because some people might be searching MCP inside Discovery, or other people might have just heard about MCP. It doesn't matter that some people might not know what it means. I would just still put it in there because that might be important for them.
I want to throw this up on screen. Sorry for saying that. So the first video is like a walkthrough, and then the others are all reviews, which is kind of neat.
And we already recognize, I see Calvin's the first one. I know the last one's Matter. I don't know who the other ones are, but that's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
Being able to recognize them. So for the About page, I would possibly, the emoji does look a little funny. I don't know. I don't know if I would put the hush either, if that's the right emoji. I know that it's so ChatGPT, but if you put the eyes, that would make more sense.
I love the eyes. That's my favorite emoji, actually.
Maybe the confetti guy, because it's obviously something to celebrate, right? Or put a trophy there because, or a money
crown.
bag. I don't know. Something. So I would figure out where to put the one-on-one setup call different, and then price increasing to $2.99 a month on Scoot 2.0. That's really confusing because for me, when I'm looking at the About page, it says $99, and then I'm going price increasing to $2.99 for Scoot 2.0. I don't think I need that. Like, that's taking away. That's making me confused. I'm like, well, what about your regular price? Is that going up? So I don't think that's
tiers. It's tougher.
Yeah, I don't think that's needed to be mentioned on your About page, right? Like, they will find that out when they go inside and they read it. Or when we look at Scoot CRM and I see the plans page, you already say that on the plans page, which I will go ahead and pull up because I have it.
Every time I hear Scoot, I think about Scooter's Coffee, and then after you order, they always say, "Scoot on around," and I love it. Makes me so happy every time.
It sounds like you need more Scoot in your life.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is their plans page. So yeah, you already have price goes to $2.99 a month after Skool Games Q2. So that's enough because they'll see it when they go to join. Like, that gives them the information they need.
Oh, it does say Scoot MCP there at the top.
Yes, that says it there. Delete that line of the whatever, and then put managing your community with AI, and then maybe put in parentheses Scoot MCP. That's what I would do. It's so funny. I know because I know Arden changes things immediately. So if you refresh the page of the About page, he's already changed it.
Oh, I want to show this off too. This is a really cool idea that I wouldn't have thought of. On every single review, it does this little animation of clicking to start free trial. So there's a CTA after the end of every single review.
Okay, let me pull it up so we can share it then.
Yeah, share it because it's really cool. And they put captions on all of them, which I also love.
Okay, so we're gonna go to Calvin. Wait a minute. I did not share audio, did I?
Nope. Because that would be echoing if you did.
Okay, hold on one second.
Oh, yeah. Share this. It's a great idea.
And I am a full-time schooler. You can hear it. I'm from Germany. I'm running a lot of communities, and I would say I'm quite successful on Skool. I have a good income, and with this video, I wanna really honestly recommend to work with Skool CRM, to work with Garrett. It's a very, very good tool. You can save a lot of time and you can make more money. It's not just about the tags in Skool CRM. It's also about the automations behind it, that you will not forget certain things. So sometimes a card gets declined of a client, you can reach out automatically, and many, many other things. So if you are not using Skool CRM, do it right now. It's worth it. Garrett is also very fast. If you have any problems, something is not working, reach out to him. So I'm very, very happy to work with Garrett, with Skool CRM. And with this video, I can seriously, honestly say every penny, it's worth it. Okay? So this is my feedback. And yeah, enjoy Skool CRM.
Nice. Hello? Jenna, are you alive?
I am alive. Sorry.
Okay.
So as the only thing that confused me towards the end of that was it said Scoot with a C
Wait, really?
on the captions.
Oh.
Yeah, this is where I'm like,
That's
I
nitpicky.
pay I pay super close attention because like I'd be like,
If they can't put a K in the captions, how are they going to mess up my community?
do you know how to spell your own name? No.
Also,
I
maybe
think
speed
it's
up
really
the CTA.
yeah, speed up the CTA part where it's like it doesn't have to go so slowly, like wrap around.
It needs to be like 1 or 2 seconds.
But I like it,
I
and
do too.
I'm really happy for Garrett with the crown. In fact, now I need to message him and be like, "Congrats on the crown."
Yeah. Well, this has been a long one. For everybody that has stuck around, thank you. We couldn't do this without you. And we
Yeah, boy.
And yeah, tomorrow we're talking about whatever the hell we want to talk about. Whatever the hell we want to talk about. We can do whatever we want. Because it's Thursday. It's our silly willy nilly tilly crazy day. It's my favorite day of the week. And if you're not there, then you're square. And if you're square, you're no friend of mine. So come on down to the Skool Morning Show for 50% off of everything we got in store. Come on down. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.
Yeah, boy.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.